13 must-watch direct-to-video movies. Hidden gems you can't miss. Direct-to-video movies often get a bad reputation. They usually have smaller budgets than big theater releases, and studios sometimes treat them like second-class citizens. Plus, with the rise of streaming and digital releases, the classic direct-to-video, DTV market has almost disappeared. Remember when Disney shut down its Disney Toon Studios in 2018? That was the end of an era for many beloved animated sequels and spin-offs. Back in the day, there was a clear line between movies that hit theaters and those that went straight to video. This gap wasn't just about budget, it was about how studios viewed the film's quality and potential. Today, that line is blurrier, but there's something special about those old DTV movies. Even the less polished ones have a charm because they represent a time when studios took chances on smaller projects that wouldn't make it to the big screen. But don't write off all direct-to-video movies. Some have become cult classics, while others are beloved sequels to popular films that studios didn't want to risk releasing in theaters. We've rounded up 13 of the best direct-to-video movies ever made, films that stand out for their storytelling, creativity, or just pure fun. Ready to discover some hidden gems? Let's dive in. 1. Absentia. Mike Flanagan, now a horror superstar thanks to hits like Oculus and Hush, started with this low-budget gem. Absentia tells the eerie story of two sisters, one struggling with addiction and the other haunted by her missing husband. It's unsettling and gripping, even if it's rough around the edges. Made for just $70,000 through Kickstarter, it quietly impressed critics and horror fans alike, earning an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. If you're curious about Flanagan roots, this is a must-watch. 2. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. This 2000 animated film is a standout in the DC animated universe. It features both the original Batman, Bruce Wayne, and his successor, Terry McGinnis, teaming up to stop the Joker's latest evil plan. Fans praise it for its deep dive into the Joker's twisted mind and some surprisingly dark moments for a cartoon. Though it never hit theaters, it's considered one of the best animated superhero movies ever made. 3. Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time. Cinderella is Disney royalty, and this 2007 sequel flips the classic story on its head. Lady Tremaine casts a spell to rewrite history and stop Cinderella from marrying the prince. Unlike its poorly received predecessor, this film adds depth to characters like the prince and stepsister Anastasia. Many fans call it one of Disney's best sequels, proving that DTV doesn't mean low quality. 4. Drive, 1997. Not to be confused with the 2011 Ryan Gosling film, this Drive is a cult favorite among action buffs. It's a wild mix of Hong Kong-style martial arts and buddy comedy, starring Mark Dacascos as a man with superhuman abilities on the run. Though the director's original vision was altered before release, the director's cut restores the fun, fast-paced action, and quirky humor. 5. An extremely goofy movie. Following the cult classic A Goofy Movie, this 2000 sequel takes Goofy and his son Max to college, where Goofy tries to keep up with Max's new life. It's goofy, silly, and full of heart, with plenty of laughs and even a nod to the character's iconic gloves. Disney never gave it a theatrical release, but fans still adore it as one of the best DTV sequels. 6. Lilo and Stitch 2: Stitch Has a Glitch. This 2005 sequel keeps the spirit of the original Lilo and Stitch alive, focusing on family, tradition, and belonging. Lilo wants to win a hula contest to honor her late mother, but Stitch's malfunction threatens everything. The film beautifully highlights Hawaiian culture and the importance of ohana, family. 7. The Lion King 2: Simba's Pride. Following the massive success of the original, Disney took the direct-to-video route for this 1998 sequel. It tells a Shakespearean tale of love and rivalry between Simba's daughter Kiara and Kovu, a lion from an exiled pride. With a memorable soundtrack and a story full of heart, it earned $300 million in sales and rentals, proving DTV can be a big deal. 8. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. This 1998 animated film shook up the Scooby-Doo franchise by introducing real supernatural creatures instead of the usual masked villains. It's darker, scarier, and more grown up, with standout voice performances from Mark Hamill and Adrian Barbeau. The fresh animation style and tone breathed new life into the series. 9. Stargate Continuum. After Stargate SG-1 ended, fans got 2 DTV movies to continue the story. Continuum is the standout, blending familiar characters with a fresh time travel plot. It's a treat for sci-fi lovers and a great way to revisit the Stargate universe without needing to watch the entire series. 10. Tremors 2 Aftershocks. The original Tremors became a cult hit despite modest box office returns, and this 1996 sequel kept the fun going. Fred Ward returns as the monster hunter Earl Bassett, now battling evolved graboids called Shriekers. It's goofy, action-packed, and full of clever one-liners. Perfect for fans of B-movie thrills. 11. Trick or Treat. Though it didn't get a big theatrical release, this 2007 horror anthology has become a Halloween favorite. It weaves together 4 spooky stories connected by a mysterious pumpkin-headed figure. With its clever storytelling and chilling atmosphere, Trick or Treat is a must-watch for horror fans. 12. Undisputed 2 Last Man Standing. This 2006 sequel took the prison boxing story in a new direction with Michael Jai White and Scott Adkins delivering some of the most impressive martial arts fights in DTV history. It's stylish, intense, and a step up from the original, making it a favorite among action movie fans. 13. Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. The 6th film in the Universal Soldier series, released 20 years after the original, surprises with its unique blend of brutal action and surreal horror. Featuring Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, and Scott Adkins, it's a visually striking and mind-bending ride that defies typical DTV expectations. These 13 direct-to-video movies prove that you don't need a big budget or a theatrical release to make something memorable. Whether you're into horror, animation, action, or sci-fi, there's a hidden gem here waiting to be discovered. So next time you're scrolling for something new to watch, give one of these a shot. You might just find your new favorite film.